What is up, everyone? Please take a second and hit that like button. The more likes that we get in a short period of time, the more people the algorithm will bring into the chat to come hang out with us and see what's going on. So please hit that like button. Let me know how you're doing. And happy freedom. My apologies, hooligans. I am super late. 46 minutes late. Super duper late. I am feeling a little under the weather. But we still have lots to cover. And we're going to have a watch party today. So good stuff. Let's see, what are we going to talk about today? All right, today we're going to be starting off with French President Macron, or however you say his name. He vows to proceed with pension reform despite protests. Then we're going to be covering a short video showing DeSantis and Tucker talking about the lack of help from the federal government when it comes to migrants coming into Florida. Then we're going to be covering an article talking about the MAGA King campaign petitions, Facebook to be allowed back onto the platform, I'm assuming for upcoming campaigning and stuff. Then we're going to be covering an article talking about San Francisco Reparations Committee recommending paying $5 million to Black Americans that are residents of San Francisco. Then later today, we'll be doing a watch party about 7 p.m. Eastern time to cover Hyena Harris, as she will be talking about the Biden-Harris administration's efforts to create a clean energy economy that works for all Americans. That's going to be live about 4:25, but we're going to cover it during the watch party. Also, at 6 o'clock, Old Man Walter will be speaking in Aptos, California. I'm sure I said that incorrectly. About his commitment to supporting people in California as they recover from recent extreme weather. We'll be covering both of those during the watch party tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to read through the chat really quick and we're going to get started here. What's up, Annie? Are you okay? What's up, Kimberly? What's up, T. Lawton? What's up, Steve? Happy freedom, Diana. What's up, Sabrina? What's up, Native New Yorker? God bless. What's up, Annie? Adrian? Happy freedom. Christopher? What's up, GQ? What's up, Danette? What's up, Matthew? What's up, Relic? What's up, Faded? What's up, Red? Oh, I had a million messages on the website. If you guys wrote me on the website, I will get back to you. I'm running rough today. It's running rough today. I was up till 4 something working on the website. I get a little carried away. Happy Frame Snooks. What's up, Willie? What's up, Shanti? What's up, Toy Mafia? What's up, C Bravo? What's up, everyone on the JeffMAC Live YouTube channel? We didn't change my description and everything on YouTube, so I think it's going to mess with the algorithm. I expect to see people I haven't seen in a while. What's up, everyone on Twitch? What's up, Can Killer? What's up, everyone on Odyssey? Thanks for being here. While we're getting started, make sure you guys are racking those likes up. More likes, more hooligans. What's up, everyone on Rumble? So it looks like Rumble's rolling. I don't know what was going on for yesterday's watch party. I don't know why Rumble kept going down. I didn't even do anything to fix it, really. I don't know. It must have just been a fluke. You know how technology is. What's up, Serum? We didn't change my description and everything on YouTube, so I think it's gonna. I hate that I can't click on Facebook without them just playing my video. They won't make it full screen, they'll just turn the audio on, so then we gotta listen to it while I wait for their servers to be as fast as I am. What's up, Donna? What's up, Karen? What's up, Anthony? Happy freedom, you hooligans. Thank you guys for watching on Facebook. Alright, hooligans, we're gonna get her started. So first, we're gonna be talking about how Macron, the president of, oh my God, the French president, my brain is just not working, vows to proceed with pension reform despite protest. I'm going to play a couple, we're going to skim through a video so you can see the protesters and stuff, and then we're going to move into an article describing what's going on. So let's play the video really quick. What's up, Lifelike? We're going to just skim through it. I was going to say, I think there's going to be spots that are cut out. I'm just going to clip through it so you can see all the people. We're going to read an article to give you some context of what's going on here. So as you can see, there's like tons of people, and I guess this was all over France. It wasn't just one location. So for the most part, these all appear to be peaceful protesters, as stated in this article. So we're going to move on to the article. Now I'm going to drop the link in the chat for you guys so you can follow along with me. Just give me a moment here. Damn it. The arrest with Greta yesterday in Germany was staged. Wouldn't be surprised what the whole thing was. Yeah. Did we cover that yesterday? I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before we covered that. But yep. Alright, so I just posted the link to go to the upcoming article. We're going to read through the chat really quick, and then we're going to get her started. Thank you so much, William, for continuing the membership program for 5 months. You're officially a hooligan. I appreciate you, and happy freedom. Thank you. Happy Freedom Tapping Blue. Thanks for being here. What's up, Big Turd? What's up, Hooligans? Good morning. What's up, Joe? Alright, Hooligans. So we're going to move on to this article here. The link that I had just posted in the chat should bring you right here so you can read along with me. So the article goes on to say, hundreds of thousands protested in the streets of Paris and other French cities Thursday amid nationwide strikes against plans to raise the retirement age. Yesterday, nationwide strikes severely disrupted transport, schools, and other public services across France. This article also mentions, during a news conference at the French-Spanish Summit in Barcelona, Spain, it mentions that Macron, we'll just keep it going. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but you know who I'm talking about. It mentions that he said, we must do reform to save the pension system, and that we will do it with respect in a spirit of dialogue, but also determination and responsibility, he added. As Macron was speaking, riot police began pushing back on protesters that were throwing projectiles on the sidelines of the largely peaceful Paris march. So the videos we've seen, most of those people appeared to be peaceful. As the crowd became more and more active, officers began to use tear gas. The article mentions that about 30 people were detained. The pension reform French, wait a minute, is that what it's called? The pension reform, we'll just say that. The pension reform would make it so workers would have to work longer before receiving pension, raising the retirement age from 62 to 64. It says in the article that in a country with an aging population and growing life expectancy, where everyone receives a state pension, Macron's government says the reform is the only way to keep the system solvent. Unions argue that the pension overhaul threatens hard-fought rights and propose a tax on the wealthy or more payroll contributions from employers to finance the pension system. Polls suggest that most French people, oppose this reform. So next, we're going to be playing a short video with DeSantis talking to Tucker, saying that this is a really serious threat to our country, talking about migrants coming into Florida. It's a short Fox News video with DeSantis describing that they're receiving lack of help, or there is lack of help being received from the federal government, saying that migrants are coming in from Cuba and Haiti, and it even mentions that they think it's a strategy by their government over there. And so it's obviously an issue if our government here isn't, really helping with any of that. So give me a second here to set this all up. This video is about 4 minutes long. First, I'm going to read through the chat really quick, so make sure you drop some ones in the chat if you're ready to go. Let me know. I don't know if it's because I'm not feeling good or what, but I can't hear these beats. I gotta turn them up. Faber J, we. Why are people saying let's go Antifa? I don't think there is any Antifa there. Antifa's in the woods in Atlanta trying to build a new police station. Yeah, I heard that. I'm waiting to capture some footage of it. I see they were being active yesterday because one of their buddies tried to shoot at a cop and the cop was a better shot. Took him down. And then they were real mad and in the streets, so I don't know. If I find it, we'll show it, but other than just random videos on Twitter, I haven't seen anything. All right, hooligans, I'm seeing those ones. Let's get her started.
In the Florida Keys. So the open borders crisis is not just affecting Texas and Arizona and California. 2 weeks ago, hundreds of migrants landed in the Florida Keys. So many arrived, they shut down a national park. There are no signs that this invasion is going to stop, so the governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, has just activated the Florida National Guard. He's also announced he's considering another major step to secure this country's borders, or at least his state's borders. He says he's weighing a ban that would prevent China from purchasing real estate in Florida. Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida joins us now to explain. Governor, thanks so much for coming on. So you're activating the National Guard. What will they do?
So they've been heavy in this ever since we activated Tucker over the last week to 10 days. Basically, Biden is leaving the Coast Guard out to dry. He's not sending any more vessels, any more support. They don't have enough to intercept all the boats that are trying to come, primarily from Cuba, but also from Haiti. So what we're doing with our assets, we're out there in the Florida Straits. We're using reconnaissance. We are alerting to the Coast Guard when boats are there. We're stopping boats, and then the Coast Guard are picking these folks up. And here's the thing, Tucker, we think that some of this is absolutely being orchestrated by the Cuban government. We think there's a lot of human smuggling going on. So not only is this not good for the Florida Keys to have people dumped on their property, some of these people that are on these boats are being mistreated. And so I think we've seen a decline in the number of vessels that are in the water. We have not had as many landings, actually very few lately. So it is working as a deterrent, but it's our sense that they're going to start trying to change their tactics. So we're going to be watching, and we're going to be responding in kind.
The fact that you're willing to do this is itself a deterrent to smugglers, of course. So one of the challenges in Florida is so many people have moved here that real estate prices have gotten really high. Foreign countries, China specifically, buying up more real estate doesn't help any American. This is happening in other states as well. What is your idea for dealing with this?
We want no CCP land purchases. And obviously, they're not going to do it directly. They will have shell companies.
Right.
So we're going to have a system in place to scrutinize this. But why would we want them buying farmland? They had very little farmland in the United States even 10 years ago. Now they have significant holdings. Not as much in Florida, but you do have it in other parts of the country. Why would we want the CCP to own land near a military base or own critical infrastructure?
Right.
So we're looking for a flat ban, and so we're going to work with the Florida legislature to get that done. Tucker, American policymakers for a generation.
For you hooligans on the website, I finally got it fixed. So now you can watch it live on the website.
Become a democracy. In fact, this is a very serious threat to our country. Why would we want them to have even more influence over American society than they already do?
So very short question, Governor. These two things, using the National Guard to protect the borders and preventing a hostile foreign nation from buying up farmland, these are things a lot of other states can be doing but aren't doing. Were they hard for you to do? Is this super hard?
Well, the National Guard we control. I mean, we're putting resources. We have a big budget surplus, Tucker, so we can do that, and people are very happy. We're taking care of the vessels that are landing. Otherwise, the homeowners would have to pay $2,500 a pop. So we're stepping in where the federal government's failing. I think more states can do it, Tucker, but honestly, we should not have to be doing this. The federal government should be taking care of the immigration issue, and they should be taking care of the CCP issue. With this administration, we know neither of those two things are going to happen.
We're grateful you're doing it. Thank you, Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida. Appreciate it. Subscribe.
So what do you hooligans think about that? I don't know. I think we need to send old man Walter the receipts from all the damages. I don't know. I don't know how the federal government can allow strangers to illegally come into the country and then still put Americans in jail and stuff like that. Like, how do you enforce laws for us but not people who aren't supposed to be here? Like, how is that not illegal on its own? That doesn't make any sense to me. If I go out there and I break the law, even exceeding the speed limit or something like that, there's a chance I could be incarcerated or shot in a conflict or, whatever. Then they just walk across the border, or they float across the border, and then you get a free pair of Nikes and a new Jordan jersey and a Greyhound bus trip to New York. Like, how does that work? I don't know. You see, they crack down on us, but they don't crack down on anyone else. Kind of like sending weapons to other areas, but then telling us how we need gun safety laws. We shouldn't have weapons. We need to ban assault rifles. But we're going to send a whole ton of them to, somewhere else so they can go and do what they're doing over there. But over here, no, we shouldn't have that. It's not good. All right, moving forward, we're going to cover an article talking about how Trump campaign petitions Facebook to be allowed back on the platform. Give me a second here. I'll drop the links for all you guys. Edward, they're here to replace us because we don't listen to the government. Seems that way. They can incarcerate and kill us, and then they'll just replace us with blue team voting illegals. I think the best way to describe it is you see the government trying to create or make America one big blue team voting echo chamber. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to do away with anybody who doesn't, comply with what they tell us to do, while bringing in people who are just happy to be here regardless of, being told to do whatever, because they're from a foreign country where they didn't have any rights anyway, so they don't even care. Eventually, that keeps up. It'll just be an echo chamber of blue team, and then they'll just feed off of each other because that's what they do. So it's not good. We can't let that happen. Even if they won, they wouldn't be winning. It would just be a wasteland. So no. And I said to someone the other day, what's funny is blue team really focuses on shortening their lifespan. So really, this is just the long game. As long as people with a brain continue on with growth, preparing yourself for a long, prosperous life, and then you have the blue team or any kind of opposition where they're just focused on smoking crack and mutilating their bodies and identity, just survive long enough and process of elimination will happen, even with all those warning stickers we have and all those participation trophies. It's just the long game, and it's a really long game. So I don't know. No reason to lose hope, hooligans. Happy Freedom, Donna Sparks. I've been sitting here waiting. I was wondering if you were going to come in today. All right, hooligans. So the link I put in the chat should take you to this article. All right. So the article says Trump campaign petitions Facebook to be allowed back on the platform. With Trump's Twitter account restored, the former president's campaign is now eyeing its return to Facebook, with a formal petition filed against parent company Meta to unblock the account. The article then says that a spokesman from Meta declined to comment, but they said that the company will announce a decision in the coming weeks in line with the process we laid out. And I didn't find any information on what exactly that means. But then it says Trump was locked out of Facebook and Twitter during January of 2021. The Twitter ban was stated to be permanent at the time, but since Elon took over the social media company, many previously banned accounts, including the MAGA King, was reinstated. A Trump advisor who spoke anonymously with NBC News regarding the Facebook ban believes that the company will honor the 2-year ban and reinstate his account. What do you hooligans think? Because YouTube just gave me some strikes a couple months ago. I'm sure you guys remember. We about lost everything because of it. And it was for showing the MAGA King. Hopefully this doesn't cause any issues. I didn't say or do anything I wasn't supposed to, so may have a fight upcoming. We'll see. But I had mentioned when that was going on that, when I catch a strike and I'm about to be removed from YouTube or whatever, or even banned where I can't even make an account, after being kicked off, I was saying, it's not a big deal when I get knocked off because to a lot of people I don't even exist. But when you have someone running to lead the country and they're not allowed to be on the platform and you're not allowed to talk about them on that platform, how can we still pretend like we're in a free country? Like, when people running to lead the country are being censored by platforms created and sustained on the country, like by that country, because Facebook and all this is American companies, how is that not wrong? How is that not manipulation, right? You're going to see advertisements and slogans, and I'm trying to be as thoughtful and vague as I can be to get the information across without getting in trouble. But if they manipulate how much of something you see, and then they're going to turn around and ask you your opinion on it, that's not manipulation? Because it sounds like manipulation to me. So I don't know how they could even go about running an event as big as all of us casting our opinion for who should run the country. How can they even consider banning, blocking, or stopping advertisement from someone pursuing that? That seems unconstitutional. But I mean, I'm not a gynecologist. I don't know. Moving forward, hooligans, I'm gonna read through the chat here in just a moment, and then we're gonna move forward talking about, we'll be wrapping it up with San Francisco recommending $5 million doll hairs and reparations. First, I'm gonna read through the chat, and then I will be dropping the links here. I'll do both. What's up, Pumpkin? Happy freedom. Don't you worry. I was late too. I was like 45 minutes. I was like old man Walter late today. I'm sitting here sweating and dying right here live in front of you. So don't you worry. Fusan Freddy, we've covered first responder media a few times. I know he was live the other day, yesterday maybe, but from what I heard, there wasn't much. I know that he did show something saying that the cartel is building a bridge to try and get migrants across, but it wasn't a lot to look at. So that's why I didn't pull it up today. But thanks for letting me know. We do cover him. All right, I'm still reading through the chat, but the link that I dropped will take you to this article here. What's up, Mayor? Thanks for being here. What's up, Awaken One? What's up, Sam? I feel like I'm sitting here melting. All right, I feel like my brain's on fire, my skin's all clammy, and I can't stop sweating. Got the good stuff going. All right, so this article, I don't know why I wanted to read all the controversial stuff today. Let's see if I survive this. I hope so. All right, this article says San Francisco Reparations Committee recommends paying $5 million to Black American residents, supplementing income for the next 250 years. In more details, the article states that the San Francisco Advisory Committee has recommended paying out hefty reparations to the city's longtime residents. We're going to say that because I don't like talking about skin color. We know what we're talking about here. Including a $5 million payment per qualifying person and a supplemental income to low-income residents for the next 250 years. The city's Reparations Advisory, the city's African American Reparations Advisory Committee, which I'm surprised they don't have an acronym for that, released a draft report last month claiming that San Francisco's international reputation as a shining progressive gem in the West is undermined by its legacy of mistreatment, violence. There's supposed to be an "and" in there. That's a typo. Mistreatment and violence towards and targeted racism against Black Americans. As such, the committee proposed that the city make up a lump sum payment of $5 million to residents who are at least 18 and have identified as Black or African American on public documents from the last 10 years. Residents must also meet at least 2 of 8 other requirements. Among those requirements is that the resident is personally or a direct descendant of someone incarcerated by the failed war on drugs, or is a descendant of someone who was detained through the U.S. chattel slavery before 1865. I'm doing a lot of word lingo here trying to survive this article. The group also suggested that the city supplement lower income recipients' incomes to meet the area median income, the AMI, of about $97,000 for at least 250 years. So they will receive a regular income of $97,000 for the next 250 years. They're going to live as long as old man Walter. The report suggests that the city and county of San Francisco and the mayor's office of Housing and Community Development should offer homeowners grants, specific homeowners, grants for home maintenance and repair cost. Then the article wraps up by saying that the group is set to submit its final proposal in June. So I imagine that we will be following up on this if my channel still exists after this episode. So yeah, that's a thing. We've heard of that before, especially a couple years ago. That was on the top of everyone's tongue for a while there, but it seems like San Francisco is going to follow through and push that there through. Yeah, so hopefully you guys picked up what I was saying there. I had to be a little elegant with how I was speaking there, just trying to survive these community guidelines. Don't have anything bad to say about anybody, but that's a pretty interesting article, I thought. Yeah, so that's gonna wrap us up for today. I do have a little bit more. We're not done for today, but we are done for Coffee with Hooligans. My brain's all over the place. I'm sorry if today sucks. Thank you so much, Red, for gifting 5 memberships here on YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Red. You kick ass. So, later today, 7 p.m., we'll be covering, let me find it. We're going to be covering Hyena Harris, talking about the Biden-Harris administration's efforts to create a clean energy economy that works for all Americans. And then we will also be covering Old Man Walter speaking in Aptos, California, about his commitment to supporting people in California as they recover from the recent extreme weather. We're going to be covering both those lives. Not live because they're in the middle of the day and I have somewhere I have to be. But we're going to cover them for a watch party at 7 p.m. Eastern time today. Hopefully you hooligans all join me for the watch party. I'm going to read through chat really quick. I'm going to give you my spiel and then we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance and we're going to wrap this up. You hooligans are cracking me up. I can't even read half of it out loud, but you're cracking me up. At least you understood what I was reading there. Pay me in shrimp cocktail, Andrew. I would like my reparations and peanut M&Ms. Thank you. What's up, Kelly K? Happy Freedom. Thanks for being here. Yeah. Relic, if you're not well, then rest. No, there's no time. There's no time for rest. Edward, you sent Crowder the email. You're awesome. Thank you. I failed to do that yesterday. I will do it today. I was up till like 4 o'clock working on the website, and then I just realized one of the problems I thought I fixed isn't even fixed, so I'll be spending another 6 hours trying to determine how to solve this very small, annoying problem. It is so difficult to work on a website when you don't know what you're doing, because you have really simple problems, and you scour the internet, and the internet's like, I've never heard of anyone having that problem before. And I'm like, really? Because it's really making my day suck. Anyways, let me read you my spiel, and then we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. All right, hooligans, please go to the homepage at jeffmaclive.com. You can find all of my links listed there on the homepage. You can find the link to join Gilded for free. Gilded is currently the best way to receive notifications for when and where we go live. You'll also receive notifications for important updates. There's a news board on there to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world. There's a ton of hooligans for you to hang out with all day, every day. So definitely join Gilded. Also on the homepage, you can find the link to the merch store if you would like to grab merch. We have shirts, hoodies, and stickers. Everything that is presented is displayed in black and white or white and black. But if you find something you like, click the item. You'll see all the colors that it comes in. Also on the JeffMAC Live homepage, you can find links to PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Stripe, Zelle, and Buy Me a Coffee if you would like to support what I do. There's also a link to the Amazon wish list if you would like to send me stuff. It is easy to use. Anything you purchase directly from the wish list will be sent to me without you needing to come find information or anything like that. It's really convenient and easy. And moving forward, come on. And finally, at the bottom of the JeffMAC Live homepage, you can find the links to join the membership program. There's a membership program for YouTube, Gilded, Discord, Odyssey, Rumble, and Twitch. And that's that. That's my spiel. All right, hooligans, get ready for the pledge. All right, hooligans, please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, hooligans, that's that. Look at Klaus Daniels over here, napping. So he's hanging. I don't even have his lights on. You can barely see him. Either way, that is that for right now, hooligans. We will be live 7 p.m. Eastern time later today for a watch party. We're going to cover Old Man Walter and Hyena Harris looking like fools and probably embarrassing us even more than they already have. So I hope to see you guys there. We're going to make it fun, of course. And I think that's all we have planned. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes I add stuff on. But either way, big shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership program, or purchased any merch. I appreciate all of you, and I would not be able to do this without you. So thank you guys so much for all your support. I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.